save file, raid file 17. Thank you so much. I love that guy. Thanks to KBB24 for my gifted sub. Yeah, he did amazing. 3 months. Thank you so much, Save. If you guys ain't watching Save, you're messing up big time. Thank you so much, Save File, for the raid, and you guys should all check out Save, one of my favorite streamers. My 3 most watched streams in my Hearthstone, or in my streaming career the last 4 or 5 years. Definitely Dreads, Save File, and I think Dog, based off of those year-end things. They tell us what we watch. I'm gonna draft a warrior now. If you guys are coming from Save's channel and don't know me, I play Arena too. I also have red hair, and I also have a beard, and I have glasses, so I'm basically the same guy. And, oh, and I like The Simpsons and Futurama, but I don't like Star Trek, because I ain't never seen it. I like Warrior too, and I like drafting Warrior. I watch you or Save at Night. Yeah, both great. Both great streams, in my opinion. Save is a phenomenal, 35, 40 time leaderboard player on Hearthstone Arena. Reads a lot of chat. Has a good-natured attitude about him. He's a kind man. Save's beard is indeed exquisite. Tough pick. I think these are close, and I think you could make an argument for either. I think, as I've mentioned a lot, if you've been here for most of this meta, the last month or 5 weeks or so, I think you get a lot of 2s, and I think you get a lot of 5s. So I don't think you need to prioritize either. But if you are going to prioritize one, I think you would prioritize a 2 early in the draft, and that's more so what I care about here. There is a lot of dragon synergy, and there's a lot of secret synergy too. So, take the sketchy. Look, the best of both worlds. Now we have a 2-drop and a dragon 2-drop. Okay, maybe that's not the best of both worlds. But we do have a dragon, and we're going to put him in our deck. These aren't ideal. Ephraimova. Wow, Ephraimova. Thank you so much for the follow. The top 2 streamers were all banned for streaming dirty Japanese cartoons under the artifact category. Oh, Gen Z, man. Those artifact streams are a wild time. I don't think Ironclad is unplayable. I think it's bad, but I'm going to take it. I think maybe there's an argument for abusive too, but this is an interesting pick. I think all 3 are considerations. There is taunt synergy, so both the taunts get, I think, a little more valuable. I mean, Flunky is a warrior card, so you ain't going to see it. If this was pick 23, I might prioritize the weapon a little more. I think you can end up with too many weapons, and War Axe isn't what I want to take early. I want Sword Eater, I want Livewire Lance, and I'll settle for a Fiery War Axe. I think it's probably the 3rd best weapon. Reaper's Sight, it's probably the 4th best weapon. I like it more than Fool's Bane. I like it more than the Armor Spike Wheel. I like it more than Sulthraze. But we're a warrior. Come on, let's grab the Flunky. We get to discover. That's fun, right? We could even get a Warbear. You never know. Yeah, it's close. The 6 I don't care about. Quicksand and Candle Taker are both good cards. I do think it's hard to find 3s and easy to find 2s, as the start of this draft has sort of illustrated for us. I really like that Infuse and Reborn are in the same meta. I think that's really, I think that seems like there was a conscious decision to put those in. And if you get the 5-mana 5/5, the 3-mana, the 3-mana weapon is in the Infuse thing. That's better than all of them, even Livewire probably. But it's good if you can score some Infuse cards. Chat might have mentioned that already, by the way. Aren't you any good at doing geek impressions or geek references, though? Me? I'm okay at some of those. Save go 12-0? I don't know. I hope so. I'm going to take Wandmaker because these cards just stink, and Wandmaker's great. Execute, Slam, Athletic Studies, Mega Booba. Easy Sword Eater. I'll take about 5 of these bad boys. Never drafting Bomber again, so it's good we get to pass it here. And just take another Candle Taker. Pretty straightforward here. It's better stats than both of these cards, and it has Reborn. Well, I guess it's not better than this, but with the Reborn, it's much better, so sure. Another Stranger. I do like Neophyte. I think Neophyte's kind of an underrated card. It was Forensic Duster before Forensic Duster, right? Particularly punishing to the player going second. So if you're going first, you play, you know, whatever. 1-drop Neophyte, your opponent skips 2. Then you play a Duster or something. You can really stack that mana advantage early. It's kind of unfair, but I think Stranger's kind of interesting enough to take. I will say, I'm looking already to draft a Yogg-Saron, so minions that give me spells are... I thought we just pulled them right now. Yeah, these are all... Well, Barn stinks. The other two are serviceable. I think Onyxia is a fair bit better than Talon. If you have Sire Denathrius, I would take Talon. Maybe you have like 2 Troublemakers, and it's like the last pick and you know you're going to draw a Troublemaker. I think I could see maybe a little bit of an argument. It's just like a fat card you play, and if your opponent can't immediately kill it, they sort of just lose. It's nice to have a card or 2 like that. Yeah, I think these are all serviceable as well. Jar Dealer's okay, kind of fun. Wriggling, I think, is probably the best card here. But I'm not so sure we really need it. I like it better when you have 1s. I like it better if you're a Paladin, Druid, Shaman, Warlock. I think it's probably best in Warlock. It's kind of hard to give up a card for nothing in Warrior sometimes. Our deck seems like it can maybe weather the, you know, card disadvantage the class sometimes has. I think I'm just going to take a Jar Dealer. Just have 1 that replaces itself, kind of fuels Infuse. Can give me a Wand Thief or a Swashbuckler, and I can get something awesome. That's my thought. Thrasher's okay. What do we have? We have 1 Dragon. We have 1 Pirate. We have 1 Mech. Yeah, it's pretty good. 2 Dragons. I think Maze Guide's a very nice 2, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, we really don't need to take any more 2s. Some of these are better than just, you know, regular 2s that can help you find your mid and late game cards. So, I don't know. I'll take the Maze Guide, but we really don't need to take any more 2s the rest of the draft if we don't want to. I don't like any of these. We have 1 Taunt there, 1 Taunt there. I'm going to take Into the Fray. I just think it's got some high roll potential. We got Flunky. We're going to be looking to draft a few more Taunts. Smug Seniors. What else is common? Another Sword Eater would be a big deal. But it's early enough. It's interesting. I think Gorehal's better than Bone Wraith. I think Slam is good too. If we didn't just grab the Into the Fray, I wouldn't really be thinking about that. But I just, man, 1 Gorehal, just like having the burst damage, or we have a pretty control-y type deck, even though we have a lot of cheap cards. Just take the Gorehal. Only our 2nd weapon. This guy is such a good 2-drop, yeah. I mean, it's almost always, what, like 2 mana 3/4, a 2 mana 4/3 worth of stats. And when it's not, and it's just a 2 mana 3/3, a 1/1, and a 2/2, it's like, okay, that's fine too. 2 bodies means a lot. And then you've got the chance to roll a 5/4 or a 2/6 taunt or a couple of like kind of giga high rolls to sort of win the game. With there's almost no punish, right? So you can get an Evil Totem even, it's pretty high roll. ETC, the God of Metal. I have no rush minions. Morose stinks. Medivh is a fine card. I think it's somewhat underrated. You really don't need much value off of the card before it kind of pays for itself. Subscription for Shaggy. What's up, Shagmeister? Thanks so much for being here. Give it to Lyra. He seems nice. Okay. I was going to give it to you, but... Red misses my messages all the time. It doesn't read everything. Such a heavy weight of importance as me. What chance do you have? Oh, sorry. During the draft is when I'm the worst at reading chat. Lyra, you're in. Good luck tonight. I had a 2 and 3, a 2 and 3, and then a 12-0. You missed a message earlier, and I was deeply offended. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I had a 12-0, and then I think I retired a deck, and then I had an 11-win rogue. It's really feast or famine, this meta. You either get it all or you get nothing, it feels like. Infinite 1/1s. I think Morose is underrated. Now, I think it's absolute dog shit, but I think people think it's unplayable. And I think I would run it over ETC. In an infused meta, a 3-drop that spits out a couple extra minions, sometimes, you know, sometimes. Medivh's the most fun. Yeah, it's a lot more fun in not Warrior, where you're gonna get some bigger spells. But yeah, what are you gonna do? That's what they gave us. I would take Pearl Tusk. I'm a huge Pearl Tusk fan. We have a couple great ways to corrupt it. Good cards you actually want to play. A second Jar Dealer wouldn't be bad. I would never take a Nubasath ever. Here. Wow. Want that Playmaker, but only have the 1 rush. And then this card's just insane, right? Just imagine you get like a 1/1 with your Medivh. I'm kind of a Pearl Tusk hater. That is a mistake, my fair-weathered friend. I like Delinquent a lot. I think that's a great card too. Don't really need it in this deck so much. And honestly, picking up a mid-game card might be a little better, even though it's a worse card. But I don't want it. I just don't like him. He's cute though. You can take a Razor Jaw. I'm not a big fan. You could take an Argus. I'm also not a big fan. I think I'll just take the Firebird. It's better stats just being plopped on a empty board. I don't like Nitro Boost. We do have a couple of weapons. Kind of sick on Gorehowl, actually. I think I'll just take a Hothead. It's a pretty reasonable 4-drop. Only our 3rd 4. Maybe we get a Nether Spite Historian. We have 2, 3 dragons. Something to think about. I'll take an Information. I think the card's fun. These other cards I hate, so this is an easy Information. Plus, again, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, Dragon Roar. Okay. Well, now we're getting some nutty value cards, which is great when your deck has a buttload of 2s and a fair amount of, 3s and 4s too. Take that. I wouldn't mind running an Annoyo. I think I would take it over former champ. I mean, Fishflinger's not bad. I'd rather take like a 5-mana 5/5 mech here. You're gonna take like a card that kind of like doesn't really do anything spectacular. I wish it wasn't our 400th 2-drop. I think this card's okay though. We don't really have like the infused payoffs. If we get the Highlander one where we're not gonna be able to activate it sometimes, so it's a little worse for us probably, but what are you gonna do? Another Flunky, okay. The Into the Fray dream hasn't really paid off so much yet. Maybe it has, but this is where it starts paying off. 1 Slam's okay. I actually am a big fan of Bash. It wouldn't be bad to pick up another 4, but we have some very powerful cards. So I think having some raw card draw for the deck is actually a little better. Those games where your draw is a Jar Dealer, a Fairy Dragon, a Maze Guide, and an Ironclad, and you're just like, man, like, okay, I've got 4 cards that do nothing. You can cycle through your deck a little bit and be like, okay, well, now I'm not going to completely miss out on a Sword Eater, a Gorehowl, an Onyxia. You have a random taunt minion in your hand, a big juicy buff. I mean, it's an okay card, honestly. I don't have a ton of taunts. It's expensive. I don't really want to get stuck with a hand that's like Into the Fray and Feat of Strength. I think we'll take a Creepy Painting, which I don't love without an Execute, without a ton of rush minions, but it's so easy to get some value off of this card. I think you could take a Sky Talon too. I think Creepy Painting's more a Redbeard card, and Sky Talon, I think if you wanted it, I could buy. I gotta take 1 Coerce. Scuttlebutt wouldn't be bad for us. 2 Sketchies and Into the Fray. Honestly, it would be quite good for us. But I just don't think you can pass a Coerce. It's too premium. Oh, let's take it and not think about it because it feels a little bad to pass the Scuttlebutt for once, actually. I'm gonna slam a Steward. Just a better card than these. It's also the most fun, so. Can you stop teaching all these excellent pro tips and start talking about Barts soon? Soon, my fair-weathered friend. Oh my goodness. Well. I want that Armagedillo. But I don't think I have enough dust to craft him in gold right now. This deck is awesome. Yeah, it needs... I guess it doesn't really need anything. That Razor... Or what's he called? Razor Gore? Gorejaw? He's cool. He's nice. Rattlegore, there you go. He's auto win if you can play him. I think he's really, really good. Some issues with Razor Gore are... I mean, one thing I think that's very good for him right now is there's no poly. There's no polymorph jellyfish. Shaman's shit, and Shaman's shit mostly well, partially because it never has Hex. I feel the type of like single target removal that can answer him just doesn't do anything. The Mage, Firework Elemental, Paladin, Subdue, Warlock, single target removals, Brittlebone and stuff, like nothing really answers him. It's more nerfs coming this week. Hopefully a big dust infusion. Yeah, I need more dust save. Look at me, I'm over here scrounging up things. I should probably wait, but I can't. I'm gonna pass Rattlegore because we can make him in golden. He's premium with your deck? I don't know about premium. He can be quite good though. I've never seen this card played or cast. I'm not so sure you can draft that card. Okay. Hello? I've only done one rogue. It went 11 wins, so as far as I'm concerned, rogue is phenomenal. Let's just do them all while we're here. It's not that many, right? Huh? How do I not have this? Is this not a card? What set is he from? Will do. Maybe I don't have it. We may never know what provoked it, but we will never forget the consequences. That's cute. Come on. What am I doing? I'm sorry. We're crafting a gold Armagedillo. At the very least, we need to see it gold. All right, let's take Rattlegore. No, I'm just kidding. Let's take Armagedillo. Party Crasher. That's kind of cool. Another fat thing to do. It's an all gold deck too. Looks fun. All right, let's get a bet going. Thanks again to Save File for the raid. Thank you to KBB for gifting 3 months of sub to Save File. And let's get a bet going here. Thank you guys all for being here. Lyra, good to see you. I closed the stream, then saw you gave me a sub. Why? Somebody redeemed a sub but chose to give it to you, and they said that you seem cool. It was Shaggy, I think. So you can thank him or her or not, and then prove them wrong. Why'd you close the stream? What the hell? You passed Rattlegore? Rattlegore's not... I mean, it's great. We don't really need a Rattlegore. We have a Bomb 9 already that does a similar thing. I think Rattlegore's probably a little better than Onyxia. But we also have 2 Flunkies, Dragon Roar, Athletic Studies. Like, we're going to be able to find things to do in the late game. So, like, if you're behind or you draw an Onyxia and a Rattlegore, you can just lose. First pick, I would probably just take Rattlegore. I mostly just wanted to craft another golden legendary. We do have some taunt synergy. It's fun. I mean, whatever. They're both great cards for us. First pick, Rattlegore, so for sure a better card if your deck doesn't support the big dildo. I hope they're still here, Shaggy. I don't know. I hope so. I hope if they're not here, they're still alive. This was about 4 minutes ago, so odds are good, but definitely not guaranteed. Definitely not guaranteed. How close are you having all the cards golden in the game? Fucking really far away. A lot of the early sets, I don't even have all the cards because I didn't play 9 arena runs a day. I don't think I even have all the classic cards. I'm missing Tinkmaster or ETC or something. I don't know. I think I'm missing some of the cards from like the first couple of sets. What do you mean prove them wrong? Well, I mean, you could prove them wrong if you wanted.
Buy one, get one free.
Most excellent.
It might be just... No, they... They shouldn't be doing that. And this is a shame because I never get that card, and when people get it, they do this. It's not right, I tell you. But yeah, I think you're cool. I think you're wonderful. I'm only kidding. But yeah, man, I don't even know what it would cost to have all the Hearthstone cards in golden. It would be an abundance of US dollars. This card is so good for next turn. But I guess I have plays, and you know, chat loves the Living Blade. They just love it, so what are you gonna do? I love chat. He's making plays left and right. I mean, that's good that he had a minion on board. It might be better to have, like, say, a puzzle box. I'm gonna pre-hit it. Whoa, Corrupt Zelda, what the hell did you just ask him? You gonna be playing ball, guys? Anyway, what you guys do in your personal time is fine, but while you're at work, Zelda, you gotta keep it professional, please. Don't want to be mixing office romance with the stream. You see what I did there, Zelda? Ball, guys. Ball. Guys.
You've got me fired up.
It's the same scream I make when I eat Chipotle and I wake up at, you know, in the middle of the night, or for me, the morning, running to the bathroom. I had to let out the same scream. Get it? Because of the diarrhea. I'm gonna have to watch the VOD to get their name, send them a message. Shaggy isn't auto-completing. They did write a message, didn't they? Here, I got you. There you go. There's the Shagmeister. They must have left in anger when I didn't even say anything. You know, I get very scared, like, especially in the past, but you know, even still now a little bit. Like Mamba will come in, particularly like KBB Mamba. He's always here. He's always babbling. You know. Plus he's my friend, so I don't really care. But like Mamba will come in and like gift like 1 million subs, and then sometimes doesn't say anything, and I'm like, oh my god, like I hope they heard me, or I hope they didn't, you know. I hope I didn't offend them. I'm always in this state of panic. I think that Mamba wouldn't have gifted so many subs if they thought I was a jerk, though, but still. I'm in a perpetual state as a streamer of like fear that I'm offending someone, or like not properly acknowledging.
Now we're cooking. Into ribbons.
If I'm always taking 3 on this, right? Could be time to unleash. Is there a taunt? Is there? I could get an amalgam, huh? I don't really want to do that.
Hot streak.
There's no way to do this better, right? Am I crazy? This card's hard, man. So I can attack and then swing and kill his guy. I'm gonna play one of the 2. I guess I could just play the 3. Okay, you know what? Let's just play the 3. You can't swing again. Oh yeah, you're right. Only 1 swing. I think that's the right trade there. It seems like you should kill the sword, but I think you want to kill that one. Choose an enemy minion, throw a random minion at it from your hand. Look how much text is on this card. Good gracious. This card is kind of absurd, man. dealt like 400 damage. Important to set policies up. 1, gifted sub, 0 acknowledgement. 5 subs, a frown. And a slight shake of the head. 10, a firm nod. Dude, could you imagine that? Somebody should have started out that way. Because, you know, as a streamer, you're always thanking people. You know, it's so lame. You know, everybody does that. I got boxed once today. I played that, summoned 3 copies of a minion shaman card, but they already had a full board. Poor save file. But, yeah. Could you imagine? Like a frown. But you don't acknowledge it. People would have to know that their gifted subs are causing you distress. I could do stuff here. Certainly. Should swing at the 0-2 to obtain the 4 DMV weapon in case he has a ping on it. No. What? Why would I give him a 4-4? No, I don't want to do that. I don't care if he pings it. He's gonna die either way. He might not die. Nega hype? Negative hype? Boo this contributor. I don't want to boo him, but save file, he definitely wants to boo people. He was saying boo. Boo chat. Oh, that's smart. I thought he was going to take the sword. That's better than the sword, though. I mean, my guy just dies if I eat that. So let's coerce that and see. Shield of Honor, Commencement. Commencement's fun, but it's kind of poo, huh? Alright, I'm going back to napping. Have a good stream, and thank you again, Shaggy. Your kindness will not be forgotten. Yeah, Shaggy will not be forgotten. I'm gonna start streaming and being offended when people sub and follow me. Blue pancakes. Pfft. Thanks for the follow. Not. Okay, wait, no, sorry.
Well
yeah, thank you.
I did.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Imp Bloody, save file 17. They might not appreciate it. Alright, let's go for a second win with our fun warrior deck. Why do I have so many notifications? One from Dreads. One from Cosmic. One from Judge. One from the Pokemon channel.
Garrosh versus Anhilda.
Arise and carry out our lady's will.
I will show no mercy.
Is Blue Pancakes a reference to Blue Waffles? Because I don't want to eat either, by the way. Oh, I'm hungry, dude. I need to eat a little snacky poo, I think.
Fight on, friend.
Hail, challenger.
Hey, Challenger. Hey, thanks, Jojo. Discover a taunt or just play a better minion? Let's just play a better minion. Ooh, waffle, that's an old meme. There are blueberries in the waffles, though. Oh. Oh, that sounds okay. Hey, thanks, Controls, for the Prime. Save says, one gifted sub gets no acknowledgement. A follow? I'm just gonna hit the report for harassment. Save is cold-blooded. Controls, thank you for the Prime, man. I do appreciate that immensely. Memes aside, I think it's wonderful to have people supporting this here wretched stream. Double trade and play these two. Try to get more value out of this. Because I drew it 2, I think it's probably worth it. We'll just get taken down by the mighty Tar Creeper. I want me some waffles. Waffle House gotta be open. Yeah, let's go to, let's leave TwitchCon, Graham, and go to LA and get some Roscoe's chicken and waffles. Man, that place is good. I like it. I like eating at Roscoe's. Chicken and waffles. Take just one of those. Or I could just double trade and play another 3-1. That's about the same, right? Let's do this first. See if we can find a 6. This card's good in our deck, but not good with our hand. This card, if he plays 1 minion, would allow us to corrupt the Pearl Tusk, but we're probably going to play Red Herring anyway. On 7. Waffle House has great apple cinnamon waffles. Roscoe's? Wait, is Roscoe's not like a thing? I thought that was like everybody knew how awesome Roscoe's chicken and waffles is. Barack Obama eats there. Magic Johnson eats there. How many Roscoe's are there? Oh man. Some people say that place is overrated. I think they're dumb. I think that's the best waffle I've ever eaten in my life. I'm not really sure what makes it so good.
No ogre pain, no ogre.
Do you go to one by LAX? We would go to the one. How do I see? How many are there? Okay, how do I go to maps? Okay, maps. Wait, this turn sucks. I guess I could just kill this guy. Or he can farm up my board. Alright, I'm gonna kill it. That feels bad. Okay, I don't want Roscoe's. Oh my god, there's so many down here. They open more? Probably go to the one by LACMA. This one's on Washington, this one's on Pico. Do they open a second one? I wanna move back to LA. Not bad. Put Gore Howl down. This guy has 3 Tar Creepers. Where's the Armagedillo? I don't know, man. It's coming. I just played a golden coin, and it's the coin for having collected every Nathria legendary. Uh-oh. Who is this? Oh, Jojo? Isn't this a viewer, though? I think I know Jojo.
Side effects? No.
I think I know Joe. Thought you're moving in with my fiance and me. Are we moving to Japan? I forget. I don't know if you heard, but I renewed my driver's license today. I'm trying to become an adult again. I feel like I haven't been an adult for a few years. I did my driver's license. I have a driver's license that is valid for 10 years. I will not outlive that, but that's okay. It's alright. I've seen that name in streamers' friends chats. Yeah, I've seen Jojo. I don't think Jojo's sniping or anything, but I also don't know. It's a name I recognize, though. I don't see them here, so I don't expect them to be hurting Redbeard's precious feelings. Okay, I have to coerce, right? Which means I have 6 mana. Means I can play these two in hero power or play all three of these. What if I chop there, hit there, and I take 14? I'm gonna take 17, I go down to 5, and I have an Nixie on board. It doesn't seem worth it. You don't want to live in Los Angeles right now? It's hot as balls. No, I don't. It was what? I think it was 112. I don't. I want to visit though. And I want to go to Roscoe's. I didn't go that much. And it really was like, if you left the valley at like 11 or 12 at night, and Roscoe's was, I think, was open till 1 or 2, or maybe you left at like 10 or 11, we would sometimes be like, oh, let's just go to Roscoe's. And every time I'd go, I'd be like, this was like a 20-minute drive or a 15-minute drive. I was like, well, why don't we go to Roscoe's every night, or like, 3 times a week? It's so good. But I probably only went 5 or 10 times in my life. But anytime you were like kind of like in the area, it's like, okay, let's just pull off, let's go to Roscoe's. Like, you gotta go into a show, you're there too early, whatever the circumstances were.
For the Horde.
It seems you need another.
I'm gonna hold this babbling book. It's the only real difference, I think, is what if you hit like, I mean, not the only, the biggest differences between like getting him down now is if you hit like a puzzle box or pyro and want to cast them next turn, which is possible, but let's just keep some value in our hand. If he has, an AoE or whatever. Roscoe's is fire for real. Yeah, it's so good. Oh, let's see. I was looking up the weather. Wow, it's supposed to rain on Saturday and it's 107 today. How's that possible? It's not gonna rain in Reseda. Here, it's actually gonna be hot tomorrow or the next day. I mean, not that bad. The weekend actually shows 101. Man, that's not good here. I don't want it to be 101. Get kind of burned by Silas, but we keep a 1-1. Honestly, it's probably worth giving up a 1-1 to play around Silas here. Big storm is coming up through Mexico. Pavel was a world champion, thanks to Babbling Book. I remember that. I think I watched that live.
It wasn't that big.
How many swings of my Gorehowl do I have left? Not a long time. We get a proto down this turn.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Were you followed?
This is not bad, but let's just kill it. So that we, Hey, no dragons. I have one, but I already drew 2. I already drew them.
You're in my school now.
You gonna cry?
We may be dead. I slam there. I cone. I hit 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I slam there.
I wonder.
There's no way. I can't get to him.
I have no master.
always win the coin flip. I mean, even hitting the other one's still pretty good.
I have no master.
Race cancelled.
Finally here. Hey, where you been, Broody? Where the hell have you been?
Your valor prevails.
I'm twerking for a living. That's good though, you got a phenomenal dumper, so you're probably making a ton of money. There ain't a lot of people shaking their asses for money on the internet, are there? GG. Yeah, that was, I mean, they had a great deck. We have a great deck too.
Show no mercy.
It was a good fight between two very good decks. 3 Tark Reapers in the first, like, 5 turns of that game. Which is always tough. Jojo, of course it can't be Fairy and Scorcher. It's 2 9/9s. Oh, hey, Jojo. GG, yeah, sorry. That was very lucky for us, and then we got lucky with the trouble. I think we might have been okay, though, even if we had hit the taunt. But leaving a troublemaker up is always impending disaster, right?
That's your cue. Get out there.
That's so cute to get out there. It's a good draw.
You don't pick.
I get a slam. Do I coin a slam? Shield. Jojo! You son of a gun, thank you so much. God, if everybody I beat gifted 5 subs, I'd play more Hearthstone. I'd focus more too. Thank you so much, Jojo. You definitely didn't have to do that, but thanks for the game. Thanks for, you know, keeping it on the up and up. We recognized your name, but I did not suspect you of anything nefarious or anything like that. But thank you very much for the support. And I hope, you know, your deck looks great. Hopefully it goes 12-1. Maybe we face again in the final match. I win again. You go 11-2, then you win. Pretty good. That'd be alright. And thank you, Jojo, and congratulations to Yeasty Pita, Yuck, Zim Zim, Aluas, Marmal, and Sun Bacon Stressor. Sun Bacon Stressor. I don't really want to take 7 here. But I can get a copy of his guy. Yeah, 7's not that much, right? 7's not that much. Hey Zim, congrats. That's fine. As long as the 1/3 dies. Be better, I suppose, if the claw had lived, but this is fine too. Kind of want to coin Medivh. This is our best play anyway, so let's do that. And I suppose having this, oh, you know what? A commencement could be pretty sick. Alright, commencement's cooler. We'll try to coin Medivh next turn, corrupt this, play commencement with the Medivh. That's nice. Is creepy painting random when 2 minions kill each other? No, the first one on board. Oh shit. Oh, good. The first one on board will be the one you get. So if we had traded this one, we would have got a Candle Taker, 100%, not the other thing.
Again, so kind of you to join me.
Good morning, hey Saravok. Is commencement a copy? No, it pulls it out of your deck. So we could pull something. Good, get something from it. That's lame, is it? Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's worse. Commencement should cost 6. Probably a 2-drop. I'm guessing Onyxia. The hell does this card say? I'm guessing we get Onyxia here. Probably a 2-drop, Red Beard. Probably a 2. Yeah, probably.
Start
I
on
always win.
Yeah, probably.
most excellent.
Come on, Gore. Hey, you know, it's okay. What are you gonna do? Sometimes they give you a 2. Sometimes the 7 you get is a 4/4. Exclamation mark. Red salt in chat as always. Things that get red salty.
This place is scary.
Honestly, these cards are poo. I'll take the Bloodhoof because it lets me squeeze in another hero power at some point. Which I don't think we're gonna need. But I'm just never gonna spend 9 mana on a... I don't wanna... Honestly, I think the way you lose this game is by playing a Sleepy Dragon. He brawls here, a 3/1 lives, he drops, you know, a 5 mana 5/5 and kills it. And then you play a Sleepy, and then he plays a Stormwind and a Coerce, and all of a sudden, like, you kind of can't win anymore. 8, 11, 15, 18. I think that's kind of how it goes down. Alright, that was good. We are 3-0. Our first run went 9. We got some sick raids today from Dreads. Check them out. Twitch.tv/Dreads. And SaveFile17. OnlyFans /Big Teddy Hubby 69. Check out both wonderful content creators. Are any of those words bad? Is hubby a bad word? I'm gonna tell him you said that. Oh, please do. He'll want to know where the huge influx of traffic has come from. Hashtag new Pokemon cards. New Pokemon cards Friday. We are
I will fight with honor.
48 hours from now. We'll have opened some Lost Origins on stream. That's fun. Red, have you kept up with your twerking for TwitchCon? What does twerking mean? What does that mean? I will say this too. If I had a lot of money, a ton of money, I would invent new types of pornography. I would combine some of the greatest mediums we have. You know, stuck in a washing machine or a dryer and twerking at the same time, and then the dryer spinning. Probably get Kubrick to come in and direct it. Think about it. Stanley?
This place is scary.
Probably just red herring, huh? It's probably been done. Think so? Get back to me, Zorn.
Reporting for duty.
Redbeard, I hope you're doing well and the farters are doing well. I'm doing relatively well. Thank you for being here, Mr. Merc. Let's trade a slam for anything and a 1/3 on the board. I don't really care about losing a slam. I wouldn't care about losing anything there. I'd rather have the minion on the board. While opening new Pokemon packs, yes. Now you're on the trolley.
Follow the rules.
So we can slam that to kill it. I think I will. Just get it off the board. Get it out of my sight.
Surprise inspection.
I want to play that. I don't know if it's correct, but I want to do it.
The
Dude, how can one guy be so lucky to always get Conjured Mirage? Thoth, 1, 2, 3, 4, Thoth, thank you for the follow as well. It's great to have you. You followed today. There can be no denying. Let's lose the whole board. That's fine, because the Dillow's down. Why not just play the damn sketchy red? Because I wanted to buff all these taunts. I wanted a 5/8 taunt lifesteal and a 4-mana 5/12 taunt. Think about it.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Is he supposed to sound powerful? Dude, it sounds like Dread's getting out of bed in the morning. Ay, ay, ay. Sounds like Autobot is bad. Sounds like he's about to keel over and die. Yeah, it really does. Just play this. It'll be fine.
Game. So kind of you to join me.
I kinda wanted to test for freezing, but I could test for freezing next turn maybe. Sounds like a cat dying. Why does it sound so weak? I don't like it. Get the frick out of here, dude. You're killing me here. Quite literally. We get so many 1-drops. This is great. Oh my god. Thing's freaking huge. Huge. Could trade there. I could slam here. Kind of cool. Can't cast him. Oh yeah, I can. He's probably freezing. I'm gonna just take the cheapest thing. Alright, let's bonk that.
I must choose.
What if he has like an equality or something? Gosh. His name is Mega, he is strong. Sounds like a sick cat. Remember when Mirage won you that game? Yeah, this is gonna be the same thing. Just wait till I drop the daddy of the Mac Daddy here. Why is he not attacking?
Victory is yours.
Most excellent. And you guys wanted a Rattlegore? Come on. Come on. Wasn't that cool? We have a golden Armagedillo now? I've always wanted a golden Armagedillo. Did we though? Some people did. I mean, I like Rattlegore too. I wouldn't mind having a Rattlegore.
Garrosh versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
I will show no mercy.
Sorry, just muting the microphone because I'm doing a little bit of casual farting. Ain't gonna lie. I love Cthulhu.
Death is so profitable.
Thank you so much, Liquid667. Thank you, Liquid. But if he's just hero powering, I'm totally down to just trade the 1/1. I don't really care. Liquid. 6, 6, 7.
Life is an afterthought.
Wait a minute!
It's kind of incredible. Get 2 4/4s next turn. Sure. Dormon. What's up, Doramon? I was just thinking we could use a bunch of new followers every day. So that's cool. What's the worst thing? Not that. It's coin and a consecration for my 1-drop and half my 2-drop. I think that's pretty nifty.
This place is scary.
Card's good. Card's good for like 50 turns from now.
This place is scary.
Okay, can I have the other card back? Thank you in advance. I can go 2/2/1. How much does this? What does this card do? Deal 1 damage to a minion for each other card you've played. I can deal 2. We can go 3/2 now. Have you seen the newest Jurassic Park? Thinking about buying the Peacock streaming service just to watch it. What? No, I haven't seen it, and I would not pay money to watch it. Last one I saw had a guy from Parks and Rec. It was terrible. I was dating Nikki at the time. I think I was streaming. I must have been. Well, maybe it was right before I started streaming. But she went to the movie. We went to the movies together, and she was like, "Okay." I'm like, "You can pick whatever you want." She's like, "Can we watch Jurassic Park?" I was like, "Sure." And we watched it, and it was horrible. And then we went to the movies like a week later, and I was like, "Oh, it's okay. You can pick. You know, it's fine. Can't be as bad as Jurassic Park, right?" And then she picked Gaudi. She's like, "Oh, let's watch Gaudi." Like, what's that? She's like, "It's like a mob movie about, you know, whatever." I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I like Goodfellas. I like Casino. I like those movies." And then we left Gaudi. And she's like, "Hey, you know, I think it'd be for the best if I don't pick the movies anymore." I was like, "You know," I was thinking the same thing. Chris Pratt, yeah, that's the guy. Smart woman. Well, she was a jerk, so. But that was. She made a good decision there. Don't like the weapon? Oh, I love the weapon. I just already have one equipped. I don't, like, let's say you just play some shit. I don't want to have to play Murrah's on here. It doesn't really matter. It's not gonna win. But he might win, but he's not gonna win, you know what I mean? What is this song, good sir? I'll grab it for you. John's, good to see you. That never gives me lethal, but it does let me clear the board and shrink stuff too. I'll just take it, why not? I remember her. She hurt my red beard. Yeah, that wasn't, you know, wasn't the best. Kind of like this too, like little insurance against something nutty from him. I don't know the name of the song. It is called Wake by Zane Alexander. And here's a link to the mix. And I will also real quickly play my favorite Zane Alexander song, which is not that one. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one's a banger. Same artist. I think I messaged him too and even talked to him a little bit when all the DMCA stuff was shaking out. I was like, "Hey, is it cool if I play your stuff?" And he's like, "Yeah, please. Oh yeah, you like it?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I love it. I love this one the best." Is that the one which you moved here to? No. This was like 4 or 5 years ago when I first started streaming. We were dating a little before I started streaming.
you followed?
I just realized now that I ran out of board space. So my bad for that.
Time has come! Give me that! Look what I want! Your time has come!
Is Medivh good or just the best option? Medivh's fine. It's not like a broken legendary, and it's a lot worse in Warrior than in other classes. I think it was the best option that we were offered. But it's not a bad card. How do all these artists get back to you? It's incredible, actually. You're like, oh yeah, Deadmau5 and I go way back. He doesn't care if I bump his shit. Well, I just messaged some of these people, and some of them before they blew up, like Jim Croce and
I will bring order!
the Beach Boys.
Will show no mercy!
You know, me and Alan, we were friends back in the day. Options were Morose. Yeah, it was Morose. And something worse than Morose, I think, wasn't it? I think Morose I would have taken over the other card. This isn't lo-fi beats to study to? No. This is hi-fi beats to wiggle your ass to. So get a wiggling and start a jiggling. ETC, yeah. ETC is pretty shit. Bog Beast is a better card than that 4. If I somehow... I mean, I'll always have a way to get to 4. Go 2, 2, 3, 4, if we have to. Wiggle, hey, there you go.
Were you followed?
That's some fine wiggling. 3, 4, counter? I mean, you could always just like break it for 1 mana. When in doubt, if there aren't like situationally premium secrets for you, I think you just take the cheapest one most of the time. Like if you have no cards and you get a rigged fair game, you can take a rigged fair game. If your opponent has a proto and an empty board, you can take a freezing. If things don't match up the way you need them to, I think you just take like the cheapest card. God bless lo-fi beats. I love that channel. Isn't taunt irrelevant now? Taunt? No, taunt's never irrelevant. What do you mean? No, we got Armagedillo and Into the Fray in our deck. And taunt is important still. I feel like a lot of the games I lose to a paladin involve Biggin and Broomstick. On turn 1 versus Sketchy. Oh, well, what if we discover a 2-drop taunt? Like, what if we get a Tolvir or the infused guy? You can get the infused guy, right? Then he's in your hand earlier. And then you can play the 2-2, and you have 2 minions on board. Maybe a little more autonomy on how you trade, maybe. You could find like a Tar Creeper, and then you're like, oh, okay, like I can sort of piece together turn 3 or 4. There's ways. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think you could play either one. And our hand was so cheap that we're really probably not taking a 2-drop taunt there. I don't know if there's a situation, but you know, you never know.
Most excellent!
He's never gonna guess the Armagedillo. This is where he fails. He's gonna guess Rattlecore. I hate that card so much. Which one? This one? I love this card. I think it's really cool. I am impressed by Hearthstone's ability with as simplistic as the game is in nature. I'm impressed with how they're still able to introduce a few cards every set. You know, Infuse is a great mechanic, Corrupt, Tradable, Dredge. They're all great mechanics, but there's always like kind of like a couple like flagship cool cards that sort of break the rules of the game a bit. They do sort of like a new mechanic. Zephrys, this guy, there's probably others. You know, it does kind of impress me still. Trade. I can go 3-2. Give me a better fight for the board. Or I can go like 3-1-1 and have a better Armagedillo going. to live, but I'll only be buffing 1 with the Armagedillo. But 1 is pretty good.
For the Horde!
That Avenge is kind of useless, huh? Yeah, that's actually kind of shit, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have even bothered playing it. You should make a card that increases your max board size to 10. I agree. They should. Or there should be a card that, like, summons a dead minion. A dead, like a dormant nodule on your opponent's board. Interesting. Oh, they still get the Avenge then. Trade if they want it. They just have 6 mana. They have 6 board spaces. Would never do anything. Do the Murloculous sound? Wait, that thing has taunt? Why? Shit. Maybe I shouldn't have procced that.
You have earned my thanks.
I suppose I should thank you.
Stop this
Got something
madness right now. He hits. I need 2 damage. How do I get 2 stinking damage? I get a slam or something. Maybe. I could find a slam. If I miss, I die. Or an execute. Or whirlwind. Oi, oi, oi. Mr. Rapier, thank you. How's the Dexter Arena run? We haven't done it yet. The guy's so busy. I was at the DMV for an hour and a half today. Maybe I'll go back tomorrow and just hang out.
Lightning strikes twice.
Lightning strikes twice. I got a Coerce in the deck. Wait, dude, that barely ate anything. I guess it's preventing me from dying, which is nice. Could get something. Could pick up a Reckoning if we miss here.
A charming composition.
Yes, Bureaucracy, my favorite. Kiwi Bird Fruit, great name. Great bird. What's the DMV like in LA? Fucking horrible. This was way better. It was way smaller. There were way fewer people. It was about as slow, but it was not like the DMVs in LA are super grody. They're so packed, and it feels way worse waiting there. You can make an appointment or whatever. The appointment's the key. I think you can make appointments at the Oregon one, but I'm not sure. I was whatever. Yeah, the California DMV is unpleasant to be at. Or maybe I just leave that up.
Where you followed?
I hate the DMV. And so I was talking to my friend Dan about this at the
You don't pick the ones.
DMV in California. Everything in everybody's mean to you. Everybody's fucking mean to you everywhere you go. Everyone's so mean in California, I swear. My friend, I was talking to my friend Dan. He's like, "What's it like? What's their DMV like?" I'm like, "It's great. Everybody's so nice." Everybody in Oregon's nice. I do like that. When I had to set up my water and power, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, just do this. Oh no, it's okay. We'll do this. Oh, thank you so much. Have a great. Oh yeah, you're moving. Oh wow, okay. Oh yeah, okay." I remember. I was like, "Wow, this is fascinating." I was like in LA, and I was talking to my friend Dan. I was texting him. I was like, "Man, last time I called the LA DWP, they came to my house and hooked me up to a chair and just shocked me for fun, and they didn't even solve any of my problems. Nobody helps you. That's why I'm so annoyed and afraid to do anything ever, because in California everybody's mean to you. There's nice people, but None of them work at the DMV or the DWP. I didn't know they even did that quest anymore. Not me, I'm a sweetheart. Yeah, you are. But you don't work at the DMV, do you? Or where else do you have to go? I don't know. I guess the tax people are like federal, so they're not really in California. If I got an Oregonian tax person, they'd probably be real sweet. They'd be like, yeah, yo, it's like 50 million. Can we have it? I'd be like, yeah, I guess. I don't have a choice. You know, and I call the tax man, they're like, did you read Article Section 7 of the Constitution? I'm like, yeah. I didn't understand it though. They're like, you know what? This conversation's over. Yeah, okay. Well, my citizenship is over. I'm starting my own sovereign nation right here. What do you think about that, Jack? You're gonna be taking taxes from you. Peterlandia, yeah. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the trick when you live in the San Fernando Valley, you know, greater Los Angeles area, you go to the DMV and Simi Valley, which is still bad, but it's not nearly as bad. And then if you take your driver's test, you don't have to drive around the congested valley. It's like no traffic, nice leisurely, yeah, experience. All hail King Redbeard. Homer, is there something different about you? Did you get a haircut?
Look closer, Lenny.
Oh, that's right. You're completely covered in 24 karat gold. What does he say? We could look it up and we'll know.
Look closer, Lenny.
Mount up!
What do kids know about spending money?
Reporting for duty.
Are you followed?
Take a hike, boss. All hail King Homer. Just everybody looking at him. That's for sure one of my absolute favorites. What's up, 007? Ride Wander. Thanks, Ride, for the following them. What is up with these pop-ups when you log into Hearthstone? Can they fuck off? They ain't gonna fuck off. They want your rune stones. They want your money. Oh, damn, King Homer. There's like 6 phenomenal jokes in 40 seconds there. You got Lenny not noticing that he's covered in gold and he's the biggest man in the world, and asks him if he gets a haircut. And then the next cut, Homer's even bigger and he's covered in jewels. Burns cowering, and then everybody looking at Homer. It's super awkward. It's brilliant.
The exit is this way.
Oh yeah, what do kids know about spending money too is a great line. Yeah, what do kids know about spending money? And then what does he want to do? They want to like give it to the poor. And Homer's like, oh, that's stupid.
This place is scary.
Ugh. I'm hoping to find like a real card. Somebody followed. Oh, a Ride Wander and a kiwi bird fruit. What a delight. What an absolute delight. Put it in the bank. I can get a copy of that. I guess it's probably worth it because my turn kind of sucks. Right?
Dead end.
Just kidding, chat. While I don't particularly like this card, I think it's a lot better, A, for 3 mana, and B, while completely clearing your opponent's board. As a paladin, I think it's probably worth it there. From Brawl this week is a solo adventure to push the new skins, and it's gross. Oh no. You see Paramount Plus brought Mike Judge back for Beavis and Butthead. I never watched Beavis and Butthead, and I didn't see that. But I really like Mike Judge. I've seen some clips of Beavis and Butthead, and maybe it doesn't hold up. It doesn't seem that funny to me. And I didn't watch it as a kid, I gotta stress. It just feels like, how many times can you make? It feels like it's like there's like 3 jokes to make. I think it was ahead of its time, but sort of doesn't hold up as well. But again, I didn't watch it then, I'll watch it now. Ikisama, what's up, Ikisama? It's a bunch of new followers today. It's so nice. Without followers, you know, Redbeard would be dead. I thought I had infinite value. I guess we didn't get a great card from Flunky. We haven't hit Roar, Studies, either Stranger. I guess you know what really happened is we drew 2 8s and a 9 by turn 7. That's really what happened, huh? Beavis and Butthead's iconic? Yeah, I'll give you that. And look, I'm just saying, it could be great. I may like sit down and watch the whole series and love it. I wouldn't be like super surprised to see that be the case. I really haven't like seen 50 episodes and be like, oh wow, this show sucks or whatever. It's not my impression. But if of the brief things I have seen, I've never really been like, wow. And I like Mike Judge a lot. Office Space, Idiocracy. I think he's done some pretty amazing stuff. I think he's very, very funny. Very smart guy. It's a non-profit in Scotland that will let donators buy land and give them the title Lord or Lady. Apparently can be legit used in the US. Yeah, I've heard of stuff like that. That all feels like a scam to me. You can also like buy like pieces of the moon or something. I mean, is that... Do I really own the moon? Can I go there? I don't want to. Hey, cool, shut up, butthead. Are you talking to me, Graham, or are you quoting... are you quoting some sort of program? Good trade, good trade. I mean, throwing a Nixia down is phenomenal. It's like hurting him real bad.
Without me?
Okay, that was bad. That was so suboptimal, certainly. That was not... Oh dear. Crap, he's dropping 8 mana on this turn. He did spawn Hank Hill, so we have that at least. Oh yeah, he did King of the Hill too, right? I like King of the Hill.
Hey, good tickets,
I think King of the Hill is... Wow, that's absolute doggy shit. I want to kill that. I want to play Remoria, but I can't. I could just take the Razor Gill. I don't draw a card. I don't really have too much to spend my mana on this turn, though, right?
Glory! I'm here for the gold!
It's kind of good. Well, yeah, we could play that one. And then we'll just get another taunt buff. Ooh. Let's take the Armagedillo. Yeah. King of the Hill is great. Office Space is great. I would check out anything by Mike Judge. I like what he's done. What I've seen that I like enough that I would just check anything out. What else has he done? He's only 46? That can't be right. Wow, he really hasn't done that much. I mean...
The light dims, but we fight.
Reporting for duty.
The Good Family? Don't remember that. Oh, he's produced on Silicon Valley? Is that a funny show? Is it worth our time? Silicon Valley? Is that something worth checking out?
What now?
I guess I can kill the 2-2. That's not completely irrelevant. Let's get this down. He's 59. What are you talking about, Beard? I don't know. I just typed him into something. So worth it?
Arena's full.
Where do I check out Silicon Valley? What, like, streaming service? Gosh, not being able to kill the Stormwind stinks. If I draw a Slam, that would be pretty great. Or Coerce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could kill everything else, though, actually. Okay, that's not so bad. Gonna have all these shitters. I'm gonna take Reckoning. Like, yeah, maybe you'll get that, but you're not gonna get that, right? It's on HBO Max. It encapsulates every modern tech stereotype that exists in the post-Facebook age. It's legitimately amazing. Oh man, wait, now I want to watch it. I started watching, and which I've already seen, I think 3 seasons, but I can't remember them very well. House of Cards. I can't spread myself too thin, but I also watched the first episode of The Rehearsal, and I was howling, man. I thought that was so funny. But I'm a Nathan Fielder fanboy for sure.
Reporting for duty.
I'm a Nathan fanboy. Can run that in there. Run that in there. Play the Reckoning and hope. What does he have? Where are these from? Famished Fool draw. He just thinks he's had all night, all game. I want to play this, but he's just gonna shrink it, right? I could double trade there. Play the Reckoning. It's almost the same without the risk of getting blown out. I can't really get blown out by that unless he has a rush, right? Any House of the Dragons? Yeah, I've watched all of them. I thought the third one was a little... I think the battle scenes in Game of Thrones oftentimes are the least engaging stuff. None of it makes sense. It's just like explosions just for the sake of like blowing stuff up. I didn't love it. I thought the episode was fine. I think the series has been pretty good. It definitely lacks some of like the overt Game of Thrones, just like fervor and magic and stuff, but it's good. I do not love explosions. They're cool. I like if I go and I watch like a Arnold Schwarzenegger film, like I want to watch Arnold blowing up the forest with a machine gun and helicopters exploding. Yeah, of course. If I'm watching Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, I like, it's good for its, political maneuvering, the writing, the cinematography for a TV show is really good. And then now we'll have a 10-minute scene of jagged cuts and swinging swords and blood. It's like, okay, not super, don't love it. Red is pretentious. I feel like I'm getting more pretentious the more time I talk to Poet. I've also, Wait, you got to draw? What? I've been, watching more Wes Anderson flicks, so gotta be pretentious. Play those two. Find other taunts to buff. I'm just gonna kill this thing. It's flippin' annoying. I want it gone. I want it gone. Let's play this too. I don't really need a hero power, and if it's the difference between like tagging a 1/1 or something. Not pretentious from California. I just said I like Arnold blowing up the forest and shooting, shooting things. Come on. I don't want to play Fortune Teller. You know what? I want to draw Slam. Come on in, draw Slam. Or Coerce. That's fine. Is it fine? Maybe not, actually.
They're on to us. Right away.
Okay, let's hit these. There's really no need. Oh, well, there is. It could be Pressure Plate, in which case it's probably better to just play this after, right? Dump our whole hand. Be Cat Trick, I don't really care. Really only Pressure Plate, and I guess it's just 1 and 3 to hit something I care about.
I see a close victory in your future.
So we lose +1/+1, but we also gain the ability to not lose a 7/7. And it wasn't guaranteed, but you know. Poet is simple and pretentious. Poet is pretentious in his simplicity. That's for sure. Thing's a mech? No, that's not a mech. How is that a mech? How is that a mech? That is not a mech. How is that a mech? And the roller coaster's not a mech. Explain that to me. The roller coaster should be a mech.
You don't pick the
If that's a mech. Should play the 3/1 first? No. No, maybe.
They're on to us.
For the Horde.
Right over here trying to figure out lore. I'm just trying to figure out lore. He's only got 5 cards. We're actually winning the fatigue battle. I didn't realize he was as low as us. We have a Coerce. We have a Slam, which you might not want to draw from. 2. Subdue. Equality. That's like Subdue. I can refill. You better trade, dude.
You've got me fired up. Now we're cooking. For the Horde.
I know we don't get to take a card from him, but I want a taunt. I want some armor. I want the board clear. It's kind of nice to know what he has left in his deck, sort of. If I slam, just play this. I want a hero power. We'll keep the taunt healthy. We'll do it in this order. We could find a shield slam from Steward, so we want to make sure we keep the armor. There's a big ass grasshopper in my room. Luckily not a cockroach this time. Oh, yuck. Yeah, grasshopper I can deal with. I prefer if they weren't near me, but you know. I was talking to my mom. I don't know. I was talking to my mom so much this morning. It's nice. She's a crazy woman. She sent me a picture of a praying mantis like on her wall or whatever. And she's like, this guy's visiting me or something. It's like 2-3 days ago. Like outside, but like on the glass window pane or whatever. I was talking to her for like an hour today, like just whatever, man, shooting the shit while I'm waiting at the DMV. She's like, "What are you doing there?" "Yeah, doing this, doing that." And then like just out of nowhere, I subtext her. I said, "I don't want any friends." I don't know why I said, but 40 minutes I've been here and this line hasn't fucking moved. It had moved, but you know. She's like, "Moses the Mantis is still here."
Out the way! Someone's head!
She was talking about how many friends she had or whatever. She's made, and her dog makes more friends than me. That's what it was. I said, "Look, you being friends with bugs doesn't count as making friends or going out." Got her. And then I asked if it was a prerequisite in federal law to work at the DMV. You had to be 60 years old and weigh 300 pounds. And I just was commenting on the situation. I was observing my environment. Wasn't like making fun of anybody. Sick burn on your mother. That'll teach her to squash my tomato. Huh? Oh my god, I thought that was Shield Slam. Okay. I kinda wish I hadn't drawn an extra card or not killed this guy. Should have asked her if she thought you were a bug. I'm sure she thought I was bugging her though, yeah. Didn't I thought I had Shield Slam. Should stop looking at pictures of bugs so much. Would have no taunts. Is he dead? Maybe he's just dead.
The victory is yours.
Merc gets it. Merc gets it, man. Gets these things. I'm telling Mama Red, you said that and you're gonna get in trouble, Poet. Poet's in big trouble. I think my mom likes Poet. He has far to fall. We got a lot of wins with this deck.
Kerash versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
Do I keep that? I don't think so. I'm gonna keep the Flunky because we do have a lot of taunt synergy. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, of course. I would always worm you.
Most excellent.
Thanks, man.
Warm greetings to you.
Fight on, friend.
Nice exchange of emotes. But now it's time to stop emoting, okay? That's what I want to say to this guy. Wait, I'm lost. Does he have... No, he has one Cthulhu card. I don't know why the deck tracker sometimes doubles up Cthulhu. Or maybe all the time. I'm calling my shot as this game is Cthulhu death. Okay, Babe Ruth, that ain't gonna work out for you. Alright, so it's never vengeful. Sorry, it's never splitting. It's probably explosive runes. But let's just go face, because if it is flame ward or something, it's not such a big deal.
The exit is this way. Job's done.
Oh, it could be rigged. But why would you coin rigged? Did he coin that? Oh, maybe he's got like a bartender. Could just be bartender, huh? Counter.
Dead end.
So the rigged goes off. I think I go face. This feels like bartender, no?
Fire!
I think that's rigged. Then I'm getting blown out here anyway. Could be counter.
This place is scary.
That draws a Party Crasher or a Medivh. Plus it gives me a play for next turn. I kind of dig that. Sword Eater's very good. I really want to draw 2 8-drops. I don't know. What's your favorite class for this arena season? Yeah, we only did 1 rogue deck. That was probably my favorite run we did. I think Mage is very fun, but not super consistent, but very good. What is going on here? What does this card say? After a minion dies, become a copy of it. I don't want to give him this, but it feels like rigged fair game.
Stay back! Stay back!
After another minion dies.
Stay back!
Yeah, I like warrior, warlock, priest, mage. This meta, I think shaman and druid and our 1 rogue deck have actually been fun. He's getting a taunt. Taunt's fine. Doesn't really matter where we position. He's gonna end up over here, right? I think.
Into ribbons!
Stay back!
Make them bleed!
Yeah, I think this meta's good. I think there are a lot of, in that there are a lot of viable classes, and I think there's actually a lot of fun stuff to do for different classes. You just don't get them that often. Like I actually like building Totem Shaman and Evolve Shaman kind of style synergies. I like, you know, playing demony, impy kind of warlock stuff. I actually kind of like trying to force taunt synergies, taunt type stuff.
I cannot do that.
5. Flame strikes me, that sucks. Only has 4 cards. Living Blade is a cool card. I want more cards with its uniqueness. Well, if more cards had its uniqueness, they wouldn't be unique anymore, right? But it is, there are a lot of individually unique cards in their own way in Hearthstone, and in this expansion. That was another one we were talking about, cards that kind of like feel like they do something uniquely new. Murloc Holmes, this, like cards like Zephyrus. The audio desynced. You might just have to refresh if you're on mobile. Hey, Juiceman. 5, 8. I'm gonna kill this guy because I'm scared and our deck is good. But I forget how I'm doing that. I ran out of time. And I'm scared. And I'm alone. Maybe refresh. Yeah, I think that happens to me when I'm on mobile sometimes. I've had such a roller coaster of emotions today. I hope it's fine if I chill out here and regain my equilibrium, of course. I will say this, Juice. You're always welcome here. Chill out, regain your equilibrium. Tried refreshing, seems to finally do it after the 10th time. Oh, weird. That's not good for Redbeard. How about if I just turn the camera off and then it's never desynced, right? Or what I could do is do something like this and like move my mouth in a way where it looks like it doesn't line up anyway, and then maybe it'll line up for you, just by chance. Like, you know. Maybe. I don't know. Just throwing out ideas here. What are some of the best cards from Information you can get? For us, Armagedillo, Red Herring, maybe Tyrion. Tyrion's okay. Ring Matron. Ring Matron's a good one. Sword Eater, yeah, Sword Eater. I found a streamer who have the best personality. His indeed. His name is Dread, if I'm not wrong. If you think Dreads has the best personality, I'm inclined to agree with you. He's a total sweetie pie. You can get Tyrion. You can get any taunt minion. It's gotta be a minion that has taunt. But Tyrion's not, I mean, Tyrion's not like that good. But he's one of the better things you can hit, probably. Teacher's Pet probably is better than Tyrion, I think. Teacher's Pet and Ring Matron are both better. Let's see, Mage, nothing. Rogue, nothing. Demon Hunter. Any Demon Hunter shitters? What the fuck is this? This place is scary, man. So we got 4, 5, 6. Smug Senior's a good one. Taunts. Can you get the O3 taunt? No. Shaman. Shaman have any Mac Daddies? Maybe Alec here? Priest? What about Priest? Sometimes you can get Skeletal. He's not in this meta, but Skeletal Dragons are kind of a nutty one. Let's see. Can I search by taunt? Oh, the 9/9 Priest card, or the 8/8 that spits out a minion every turn from your deck. Yeah. Anything else we're forgetting? Those are some of them, for sure. Carnival Clown, Fairground Fool. Some nasty ones. Reg, you forgot to mention Conjured Mirage. Fair point. Deck only need 8 mana, summon to trade random attack. Yeah, this deck wants Troublemaker for sure. I sent a deck pick in her okay bag one. I'm gonna go look at the deck pick. Hehehe. Jandis. Double Wand Thief. Where's your location? There's your location. Octosari, not too shabby. Make sure you queue into Dreads with that one. He loves a challenge. One thing I know about Dreads is he loves a challenge.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Troublemaker, I forgot. Thanks, dude. No problem, man. It's my job to know at least 60% of the card names. Shut it. Shut it right now. Murlocula, you little idiot. Time we at? 12:30? Not too shabby.
You've got me fired up.
Hey, Rich. Thanks for the 1 bit. You may think that I don't appreciate it, but I do. You know he has a spell. Splitting Image is probably going to be actually kind of nice too. Let's just take it. It's kind of cool, right?
No need to worry.
Maybe we can duplicate one of these. I'd take either of these for 3. Plus he may not be in a position to like even attack with Noble Sack or anything. Do I have to cast something to play that? How does that work? I don't know.
Actually, I'm hot streak.
Oh man, Giorgio cut you off. Thank you so much, Juicy. What a kind message and what a kind gesture to support this wretched streamer with 500 bits of support. Well, I can't look at that blue text. Keep trying to queue into Dreads with my good decks. I think his bouncing causes a 10-second delay. Causes something. 4, 6, 11.
Go on without me.
Hot streak.
Go on without me. The Murlogula say mwahaha, Murlogula haha. Yep, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, our first run went 9, our second run went 9. We demand 12? We'll try to get 12, certainly. At some point we're going to start running into the Aceras and the locations, but maybe we won't. Nice. Nice to kill you.
Can escape my
That's a
fury.
weird name.
I will show no mercy.
Like Infinity 2 drops. I'm not starting this game without it 2, unless the game really decides to screw us. Okay, so far. Have you hit Legend before? Yeah, twice. I don't usually play a lot of Constructed.
Fight on, friend.
But I did it twice before they changed the system's a lot easier now. Or it's as easy, but you have to play less, more. You have to play less now.
Where you followed.
Kidnap, avenge. Is cold fusion a thing? I think so. What does that mean?
The
Mean for like
culprits
generating energy?
were not tiny.
They're on to us.
Getting avenge down is potentially better.
Thank you.
Like if we had an avenge down right now, might be able to do stuff. We're in a lot of trouble right now. Maybe I use this. How much mana do I have? I have 6 next turn? Ay. It's not going well. Oh, that's also not going well. Kind of helps me a bit here, I think, actually. I think I get this down. I'd like to corrupt it, but we just don't have that luxury right now. So next turn I can have 7 mana. And I have 2 9s and an 8 in my hand. That's not great. Maybe I coin creepy sword and chop something, get something of some value. Uh-oh, is this thing coming down? Or is he just doing jack shit here? Oh, but if I... Oh, no, I don't get his coin. I keep thinking I'm getting a coin. I always draft this card, so... Fuck. How big of a card does he get? A 5/5? Oh, it only gets a 4/4. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, he threw away the coin. Sure. Okay, so what can I do? I kind of get screwed if I use the coin here. So let's do this. Problem is I really want to coin this out. If I roll these, I'm not in a good spot. Now that that's out of the way, time for the random left field question. What kind of laundry man are you? Dry, clean, washer, or dryer? With or without fabric softener? Soak it in the sink with the dishes. I just put it in the washing machine and I put soap in there, little pods. And I just put it in the dryer. No fabric softener. Gotta dry it though. Oh no. I think we have to take the risk though. We're so far behind. In Japan, dryers are super uncommon, so we have to hang everything. Really? I don't think you really want to, actually I targeted this one, just a heads up. I don't think in Oregon you really want to hang dry, so it rains a lot. Probably gets more wet. It doesn't do laundry, he throws his clothes out after one use and he buys new ones. Yes. True. The uncommon washing machine here is a top-loader drum. The common washing machine here is a top-loader drum without the spindle in the middle. You gotta have a spindle in the middle. Positioning is off. Oh no, it's not. Execute would be delightful.
You don't pick the ones, see?
Shield slam is frightful. I guess it means I can chop the dog and I don't have to, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have to take as much. He has the same clothes buyer that Missy Elliott has. It's true. You heard right. You heard right. That ain't what you heard, you ignorant wretch. Bunch of shitter taunts, sounds good to me. Hang dry, I don't have to worry about shrinkage that much. I can never trip this man up no matter how random my questions are. In Russia, washing machines are not common, so we need to start. Oh no, come on. Don't. No. Everybody's very anti-suffering and war. It's two of my least favorite things. Draw a card first. Hit a coerce. We hit a steward.
I wonder.
Hit a fucking maze guide. I might just play this. Wow, this card's actually pretty good too. So we hit, we trade. We're gonna get clocked. All right. Just bump there. Kinda hate it.
Magic mind.
Hopefully no draws.
Behind bars.
Vintage flippin' 10 gifted sub guy Rudy. Rude dude. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Those are great cards for us, for him to have. I got nothing. Here you go. Thank you so much, Rudy. Disregard all these sounds. This intro, I can never remember how long it is. Thank you very much, Rudy. Good gracious. Buff the 1 taunt.
I wonder. Play by the rules.
Profitable.
Magic mind.
Plastic Beach, okay. Well, I was gonna give you something different, but if you want Plastic Beach, that's fine. Thank you very much, man. Congratulations to those 10. Bougie, Lyros, Jamie, Arcandinos, Resaber, Baku, we got Zypher, Beep Beep, Lupine, and Chris. Welcome everybody.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
4, 8, 9.
Magic Mine! For the Horde!
Who you nerd? Are you talking to me? Alright. 10 wins for 10 subs. Check out the Feed Me remix of Melancholy Hill. Who's Feed Me? Is that a person? That was an 9-0 rogue. His deck must have been insane. We had an 11 win rogue yesterday. That wasn't that crazy. They played well. The Pharaoh Cat. I think the location's a pretty cool card. What decks have I gone 12-0? I've gone 12-0 with every class. Since they put in the achievement, I think we're missing 3 classes or 2. I can't remember. Could also be an 8-2 rogue or 7-1. Could be 11-0.
Garrosh versus
Is this the famous 12-0 stream? We'll see.
Asked for it.
Closer now than we were last game.
No mercy! Fight on, friend!
Hello.
You don't take the ones.
Draw a rush minion. What rush minions do we have?
With a chip.
Tell me I have a rush minion. I don't think I have a rush minion. Make a 4/4 right now. Looks like I could go for more value.
This place is scary.
4 drop? I take a red herring.
The wand picks you.
Do I really not have a rush minion? The elephant?
What now?
What's in my hand? I mean in the deck. Just double checking. Dang. That stinks. But we'll hold it to break a counterspell potentially. But thank you. Come on, Rudy. Thank you. I don't do nothing other than I just work here. Anybody ever listens to wonder if Red listens to the song we send him? I do. Sometimes I just go through the music section. I just on the Discord. That's all I can. That's all I ever do though. If people just like put them in chat, I usually can't. I just forget or I don't save them. Liquid Sasquatch. What's up, Liquid Sasquatch? How many cards does he have? 8. I already forgot what he played. Oh, give me the location though.
Amazing.
But don't we know it's in his hand? He's played 1 card that costs 3. And the fireball, so it's been corrupted twice. He already played a fireball, so I think it's one of these. Usually it'll show you a card, but I don't know.
Job's done.
Amazing.
Excellent.
So we know he doesn't have a Deathborn in his hand, which is good news too. Good luck with 12-0, I gotta go. Okay. Thanks, man. Thanks. You're different, bro. Well played. Sometimes you get there, sometimes you don't. Do I want to play a 2-mana 4/4? Is there a secret I even want? Maybe.
Where you followed.
Oh, my Yogg is so valuable. Snake Trap's good now, but man, this card's so freaking cheap. I'd like to get it down now. It might be our way back. You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to slam this. You should put your rash-causing headgear. You should put on your rash-causing headgear when you play the Murlocs. You know, that was good for us, but I think you could do like, I don't know, there's probably some real dog shit they could have got. What if I played this? I chop one, I hit one, I hit one. Is he overloaded at least? Tell me he's overloaded.
Thank you.
Oh, I mean, thank you, dude. Whatever. Why you being rude to me, frogman? Alright, he's overloaded at least. I like this because he doesn't have a great freeze target for the turn. Alright, we get Dragon Roar into the 5-drop. We get Whirlwind. Whirlwind's pretty good.
Charming composition.
Any cards?
With a cherry on top.
Yay, this is my jam. Play the Feed Me remix. This is a meme song? How's this a meme song? I can't be, I just gotta let YouTube do it. I gotta focus on the game, otherwise I'm gonna get a loss. I mean, I might get a loss anyway, but I gotta focus. How many cards have you got left? 18? We got 19? Might be taking this bad boy to fatigue. Frog Woman. Could be a Frog Woman. 1/2 Elementals wins the 1 in 8. It's possible. Do. What? Where'd the other part go? I think somebody playing the flute. Sure feels like I have to brawl and that I'm gonna get torched by by the grand finale next turn maybe. It's only getting 2 next turn, I guess, and if I take all of this I'm just gonna die, so just drop this. 2 mana 7/7 plus some little shitters. I could play this. Might just lose it. Let's just drop this. Should play the 1/2. He would have won. You think so? It's too easy though if he wins, right? It's not fair. I need to draw Coerce. So I can do what here? I can play the 5 and Coerce, but I have nothing to attack into, really. So let's do this and see if we can find, Could be good. It's gotta be better than playing of Wrath. Let's take the Riot. I guess I'm just roaring this turn. I heard somewhere that playing Horrendous as a 4/4 is the best win rate in Arena. I mean, the card is so situationally impactful. I can't imagine that that's true. Or like, it's like 51% and other ones are like 52% and others are like, you know, there's like plus or minus like a really, really small difference. It's just a good card. Okay, hold on, one more for me. Okay, well, two more. One more for chat and then one for Redbeard. Kill one. This ain't bad. Gain some life if we want.
A good explorer comes prepared.
That is good. It's not that good here. It's, damn. That stinks. That was the, not the hit we wanted. On either of the other ones was fine.
Welcome to the show.
Schmucks get stuck in the muck.
I can Gore Howl that. Seems like a good turn to get this down.
For the horde.
We'd love to see the 3/3. It'd be great if we would have hit the other thing. So you can go face, Deathborn. Can do that. How do I kill that? I kind of can't. Oh, I can with my weapon. We can go 6, 3, 1. No. Gonna die to just some burn spells, I think.
What now? For the horde.
Somehow, the more I played Hearthstone, the worse I've gotten. That's not good. Foxen, thank you for the Prime. Thank you, Foxen, for the 14 months. This is the Deathborn. Wouldn't be the worst Deathborn for us.
You fight me, you get burned.
He pings that though, huh?
Turn it up.
Let's chop that though. I'm low, but I'm lower. This doesn't really do anything here, huh? Could play this. Squeeze in a hero power again. It's not really making it possible for me to 4, 6, 7, 9.
They will never catch me.
A diet high for
Oh, I just fucked that up.
Whoops.
I take.
That's not good.
For the
I don't know if it's gonna matter. It might not. Chop first? Yeah, we were supposed to chop first. Why does this card equip weapon? It should be optional. So here's the Deathborn. So that wouldn't have changed too much. Take the more. Maybe he has one less. It kind of matters. So.
magic is not a toy. Do not lose these. For the
Am I
horde.
dead though? Almost. sad. Yeah, it's okay though. I don't think it really matters. We're just like so low that the first turn he gets anything, we're gonna die.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Lunky. Yeah, maybe we find a 6-drop taunt. You know, we could get a that's big enough. I don't get the hero power. But maybe it's big enough, I don't know.
Careful with that!
None of these hit my face. None of them hit none of them hit the herring either. I think he might have had he might not have Deathborn. I mean, the game plays out very differently, but I think he might have had one less Deathborn, and that would be huge. That's good. We need them all to hit this thing. Darn. Yeah, I mean, it's very close. We would have probably had another turn or two if we didn't break our weapon. That was an error in judgment. Red has been alive long enough to develop the resistance to the bullshit you're being fed in order to be a cog. If you live long enough, you can no longer be a cog. The game goes to show you how good the busted mage cards are. The guy had a bunch of crap in his deck too. Yeah, we had a 9-win mage to start the night that had 1 Deathborn and 1 Frozen Touch, and then a bunch of crap. Mostly just wretched crap.
Versus Jaina.
My sorcery will prevail.
Alright, let's try to win this one instead. Instead of losing. I want to even keep that. I'd rather have a Sword Eater, Candle Taker, an abundance of 2-drops. If you get 2 Frozen Touch with tokens or Reborn, it gets very silly very quickly. Yeah, I mean, card's insane. It's so cheap and it's so easy, and like you don't even need to infuse it to be a card you would take, right? Like you run a Drain Soul, you run a Penance, this can go face, and then you get it back once or twice, and the card's kind of bonkers. And then some games, you know, you get it back 30 times or whatever.
It's so profitable.
I've got more left in me.
Cheapskates.
Where you followed.
That's not ideal. It's gonna take Reckoning. It's going to do what Freezing Trap would do on early game minion.
The exit is
I'm
this
assuming.
way.
Not catching any breaks right now. Okay. This isn't the best thing you can roll, but it's certainly on the short list. Need to find... I have 4 mana? Need to find like a fishy. But I mean, he's still rolling basically a 2 mana what? 2 mana, 2/5, 3/6, 4/7. Like if I kill it next turn, it's basically a 2 mana 4/7. Depending on how everything gets dispersed in his hand and whatnot. But if we don't kill it this turn, then it's just kind of over. I rolled an anima and I got 7 buffs. Yeah, he only got 2. And we're gonna see the overt power of 2 buffs quite quickly, quite easily, I think. And unfortunately the buffs are landing in places that he can, like if it's hitting a Proto Drake, it doesn't really matter as much. When you're going first and playing up, you know, 4 mana 5/6 that draws a card and has spell damage, things get a little better. But we have ways to potentially try to deal with it. Looking at our hand, obviously this was random, but it sure looks like we got a shit collection of cards here. Reckoning, we're gonna try. He might have a rush, that's fine. We might have to coerce that next turn, which is not fine, you know? But 1 mana deal 3 is a pretty good deal for us here. Still lose our guy, still drops a 5, but I think he's out of buffs now, right? Yeah, drops a 4. Could play this. I could play this just to try to soak up a hit. I think what I'm gonna do is just play a 4/6 that gains us 2 armor. It's probably the best this card's gonna be.
An autograph? I suppose.
So I can't get to that. Wow, this hand is fart. Slam to try to draw a card. I guess I can run this in and then kill that. It feels bad. If I just go wide, he's kind of just gonna smoke us anyway. Into the Fray is about as useless of a card as I can imagine here. 1 cost copy of Spectral Flyer. I don't really want that in my deck. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna play this now and just see if it can eat a hit or 2. Yeah, we are not drawing well. Maj? Thanks, Maj, for the follow. Darn it. Okay, we got the worst hit of the 3. Yeah. This could have gone better this game for sure. Not 100% over, but certainly trending that way.
The exit is this way.
Oh, that's cute. I'm sure we'll buff the shit out of this. That's kind of funny. It's a lot less good on turn 7 when you have a creepy painting in your hand, but you know. I guess that's Hearthstone's way of telling us that everything's square, everybody's even. Everyone's even on the RNG. It's good. Good buff. Bad buff. Yeah, kill that. Why is he killing that? Oh, okay, well, that's less good.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
Alright, I think you should trade with Medivh.
Always hungry for more.
It's 2 of them?
It's feeding time.
That's not good. I was going to rationalize the last game, which I think we were gonna lose, but maybe had a chance to win and when we threw the last one, right? I was gonna rationalize it like, well, maybe it put us in this bracket and allowed us to go 12. But I'm afraid
I have an axe to
being in this bracket may be worse for us facing this mage deck. This one looks better than the last mage deck so far. We only saw, you know, a half of the last one, or, you know, 2/3 of the last one and half of this one, but I'd say this one looks better.
I sense we share the same range.
Honestly, I feel you face weaker decks, the fewer losses you're at. Weaker decks, the fewer losses? I mean, you just face whoever's queuing into you at similar win total, right? But if I have... I mean, you face, on average, I'm sure, weaker decks earlier in your run when there's, you know, a wider range of quality of decks. And as you go up, the average quality of the deck will also go up. So, you're going to face stronger decks on average at 11 or 10 or whatever. Because people don't make it to 10 with below average decks unless they're a really good player or they get really lucky and it's just large sample size. You're just going to be playing better decks at, you know, 8 than 7 or 6 or whatever. Have you checked out the new Time Cop? No, I haven't. There's a new Time Cop album or song? I cleaned dorms. This is my first job. After my paper route, we found 32-ounce Bud Light on the roof, accessible from the hallway. I was a wise kid. I let it go to some older kid. Nice. It's an EP. I'd check it out. Is it instrumental or is someone singing? I like those tracks more when, a lot of times when there's no one singing, but sometimes I think they get the guy from the Midnight, and he sounds nice. I don't know if there's one guy from the Midnight. You know, going 10-3 is not bad. But going 10-0 to 10-3 would feel a little worse. What do I think about this deck? I think, honestly, it's easier to say now after you go 10-0 to 10-2. I think this deck feels closer to, like, 9-10 than 11-12. And we're seeing, like, as you queue into, like, mage into mage into mage, location into Deathborn over and over again, I think you kind of see what the 12-win decks look like. I think the really good, like, a deck I'd be more confident in would have an Anima Extractor or two. And just kind of have this ability to drop a 2-drop that sort of wins the game. Or, you know, even a Livewire Lance that could find a couple Draconic Lackeys or something. It's not a bad deck by any stretch. I think I would... Start of the draft, I think it's closer to 10 than 12. 3 mages in a row, how quaint. I feel a bit icky. I saw you at 10. I remember your title saying 12-0, and I thought, damn, he's actually doing it. Then I saw your board, and I'm sorry. That's okay. Was that you, Spidey, we played against, or you just sorry for my misery? I don't really feel miserable. We went 12-0 2 days ago with the Demon Hunter. It was really fun. I only listen to half so far. It's just instrumental. Cool. We'll check it out at some point, at least some of it. I like those guys. Old friends of the stream. Old family friends. Sorry, I'm sitting on my foot and I'm trying to adjust my butt at the same time.
Another soul to consume.
I can get another one of these for 3, or I can just play this. I guess I'll just play this. This turn feels awful, but I guess a hero power, maybe I can Ironclad +2? Alright, whatever, let's take the Armaged. Kinda don't mind bumping here, because if he's pinging this, it might pinch his mana this turn. Hey Zama. Demon Hunter and Fun don't go together? It was a relic Demon Hunter, so it actually was more interesting than most Demon Hunters, and they were not good, but they were serviceable. We were able to use them serviceably. Oh no, am I losing my armor? I'm not losing my armor, that's good. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I don't get another play, right? Then it doesn't matter. I need a taunt also. How's your sweaty hog tonight, Redbeard? Oh, it's sweating and it's hogging, man. feel like a good question, Red. I feel like I've had, you know, really potent blood flow lately. I think I've had very potent blood flow. You know, these things, they sort of ebb and flow, and you're like, ah, like, is it, you know? Should I be looking at some different type of imagery? Should I be, you know, doing it more, doing it less? But I feel like I've been having some good blood flow.
You are on fire.
Alright, I want to draw a taunt. I drew doggy shit. Whatever. I mean, don't matter anymore. It's called the multiverse. Alright, let's check one out after this song. What's their name? What do we say? Time Clock? What are we skipping here? Oh, we're skipping Pizza Guy. Maybe we open up a new tab. Lest we forget where we are. Is it not on YouTube? It's only 4 tracks? 5. I already like it. They do this sound a lot.
Time runs out on me.
But I like it. Have you seen anything about Halo Challenge? Me? Or are you talking to someone else? Okay, that's enough, Red. Don't need to hear about your cake fart jerk sessions. Cake fart. That's some funny words there. Medivh should have taunt. Yeah, I don't know what any of those words are. I mean, I know what Halo is. Who's Charlie and what's Lasso?
I'm free. And so is my
It could be Avenge. I want to just get this down. God damn you, Gore Howl.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
You put a 20k bounty on it. Google it. It's very interesting. I probably won't, but I appreciate you sharing. Not that I won't, I just probably won't. I don't have a lot of interest in Halo. I'm not sure what a $20,000 bounty is, and I don't know who Charlie is. If he ain't visiting the chocolate factory, I just, you know. Love that Black Magic track. Yeah, those boys are great. Maximum Love. I appreciate the honesty. Yeah, if you throw it in the Discord, I'm much more likely. I peruse the Discord at my leisure. Sometimes I'll just go over there and just kind of see what's going on. You know, see what's going on over in the old Discord. I better get his thing still. Why do I get nothing? That doesn't make a lick of sense. Counter spell, I could add Ice Barrier, Flame Wardian. Give him a wow though.
Most excellent. A diet high in
It should have swung on that or something. Actually here, let's just like tag that one. Good. Get the fuck out if you ain't at the chocolate factory. No, no, no. I mean, I'm not like trying to diss Spidey Josh's suggestion. I just, you know, how many things can you Google? Like a trillion? I don't know. Like Halo 2, Lasso, 20k bounty, Charlie. I don't know. I don't understand any of those words. You know, if you're like, hey, Red, you know, Google something about dinosaurs, I'll be like, yeah, I'm way ahead of you. I already did. But what do you got for me? I'm already on the Googling about dinosaur train. I terrify the peeps in the NFL Discord. You do. Basically considered one of the hardest gaming achievements ever. What is it? Like, you just like... I could come up with the hardest achievement ever. Yeah. play blindfolded with your tongue on the third Tuesday of every other decade. Like, I mean, you could pick anything. Google, how many Brazilian farts can you ingest before passing out? Is there a limit? I was gonna say, he played too fast. I've literally never seen this card cast by myself or anyone else without a Stoneborn. It automatically,
Fight on, friend.
it automatically just adds it to your hand. I'm way ahead. What do you have for me? Was that funny? I thought that was funny. Had to beat Halo 2 on Legendary with all skulls on, except one skull. That helps the player. Yeah, so I mean, while I appreciate it immensely, I feel like I have less interest the more I learn of this. Lost to a better deck? I mean, yeah, we didn't participate much there. It was a location real early in the game and a 0 mana 10/10. Yeah, it only feels bad because you go 10-0 to 10-3, but if you tell me this deck's going 10 once we finish it, I'll be like, cool, yeah. It's probably near the max of what it's gonna do. You know, you take that deck from 1-2 to 10-3, you probably feel great. I would. Hey, Nightcloak Saint.